January 3rd, 2008 was a day Caps defenseman Brian Pothier would rather forget. Actually, that day is a bit foggy to him anyway. In a game against the Boston Bruins, he was hit hard by Milan Lucic, a seemingly routine hit, but one that would change Brian Pothier's life forever.
And the Capitals will reload with Brian Pothier. Pothier cartwheel down by Lucic, who has one big rig at 19 years of age.
I was put in a situation where either I had to sort of reach and expose myself or not, and I chose to do it. I knew I was going to get hit. You just hope that he doesn't get you really good, but when you're 245 pounds or whatever, he's a big boy, and that's his job, is to finish his checks, and I have no hard feelings whatsoever to him.
In an instant, the 31-year-old went from a thriving NHL defenseman to a husband and father looking for a way back to a normal life.
You've had a few concussions, as you said, over the years. Where does this sort of rank? Was this
this
the worst
is
one?
By far the worst one. Yeah, I've always had, I've come back pretty quick from all of them. 3 weeks was the longest, and this one, we're just a few days away from a year now, so by far the worst. The symptoms were the worst, and it was also the most complicated one too to kind of unravel, because it wasn't just the concussion stuff. We got through the concussion stuff in a few months, but then it turned into my eyes, and my brain and my eyes weren't really communicating the way they needed to, and it actually ended up warping my eyes a bit. And so, as you can see, I got glasses now. And
so you had to see a number of specialists in order to sort of find out exactly where the problem lied?
Yeah, I kept running down one trail, and it sort of led to another one, and you follow that one for a bit, and it either a dead end or it kind of jumped you on another one.
What was your lowest moment?
Well, probably a month or two right after it happened. I couldn't run up the stairs, and it really hit me. I was in the backyard, and my little guy, he was 3 years old, he said, "Daddy, can you push me on the swing?" And I said, "Yeah, sure, I can do that." And I'm sitting there, and just the motion of watching the swing and pushing him, I couldn't do it. It made me nauseous, and I thought I just had to, it kind of conjured up all those symptoms, and I had to go and do the old typical lay down on the couch and kind of just wait till it passed.
Thanks so much, Lisa. Coming up Friday, we'll have part 2 of her conversation with Pothier. He talks more about his recovery and whether or not he'll have some doubts if and when he returns to the ice.